Good morning, B-Town. Welcome back to the Bloomington Breakfast Club. I'm Gabrielle Valenson.
And I'm Lydia Knoll. Thanks for tuning in this morning for our weekly updates on campus news, sports culture, and entertainment.
Grab your cup of coffee and enjoy your Monday morning with us. We have an exciting guest in our studio that you will not want to miss.
TBBC starts right now. Indiana celebrated a birthday for an iconic member of IU athletics this past week. Don Fisher, otherwise known as the voice of the Hoosiers, has been calling Hoosier touchdowns and dunks for 45 years. Fisher first began broadcasting for the Hoosiers in the 1970s. In 1977, he was recognized by the National Sports Media Association as the Indiana Sports Broadcaster of the Year. Since winning for the first time in 1977, Fisher has won the award 24 more times. You can listen for Don Fisher at any Indiana home football or basketball game. You can also catch him right here for his most famous call against the Kentucky team in 2011 as Indiana beat them right at the buzzer. Check it out.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, Riddell all the way outside to Watford, 3 on the way. Oh! It went in! It went in! And Indiana wins the ball game! Christian Watford with a 3! And the Hoosiers have knocked off the #1 ranked Kentucky Wildcats! Unbelievable!
That's all for sports, and now on to Gabrielle for all of Bloomington's news.
Here is some exciting news. The Indiana Daily Student is turning 150 years old next week. On Saturday, October 7th, join alumni and friends in Franklin Hall for a big celebration. The day will consist of different panels and discussions led by current media school students. There will also be tours from 2 to 4 p.m. of the newly renovated Franklin Hall and this lovely Beckley studio. From 4 to 6 p.m., there will be a celebratory reception, food, and multimedia presentation. This is a great opportunity for students to network and engage with alumni, and an equally great opportunity for alumni to engage with the students and see the progress that the IDS and other student media has made. Registration is required for the reception, but all other events are free and open to the public. Come along with our incredible TBBC crew as they take us with them to the annual Lotus Festival here in Bloomington. A world music festival called the Lotus Festival has been a part of the Bloomington community since 1994. This past weekend, the festival featured 25 artists from multiple different countries. The festival attracts more than 12,000 people each year of all ages to Bloomington and is the only one of its kind in Indiana, along with being one of the oldest in the United States. This year, the festival ran this past weekend and featured a mix of performances in different styles of music. This year, festival goers enjoyed listening to Vasen, a Swedish strings band, on opening night, Raya Brass Band on Friday night, and Ethiopian jazz singer Mekle on Saturday night. Those are only a few of the great performances that festival goers witnessed this past weekend. There were also other free activities, including Lotus in the Park performances, the Arts Village, the Festival Parade, and Festival Unwind Yoga.
As much as you may try and deny it, we all love a little bit of juicy gossip every once in a while.
Yes, even Lydia does. So on that note, it is time for our 4 unnecessary updates of the day.
To start us off, Kylie Jenner and now apparently Khloe Kardashian are both supposedly pregnant. Are they actually pregnant? We don't really know, but supposedly they both are right now.
Yeah, it is crazy what's going on in the Kardashian world right now.
I know.
I mean, as much as we try not to care about it and try not to worry about it because it's really not the biggest deal. They still pop up into our
everywhere.
Just everywhere.
It's true.
Everywhere. So we're waiting to hear back. I think just like everyone, the news of the 2 pregnancies.
Certainly.
Yes. Also, Megyn Kelly's new morning show that she's doing. Have you heard anything
I
about
have.
it?
Totally up your alley. This is like your thing.
I was very intrigued by it, especially, with someone like her going from the political world to the entertainment talk show world. I mean, it's very different, and she's getting some backlash, especially with her most recent interview with Jane Fonda. She asked her about, she straight on said, about her plastic surgery, something, and Jane just completely shut it down and goes, I don't think we need to talk about that. Or she said something like that. So it was, that was one of her first episodes. So I think she's great, Megyn, and I hope that that it gets, runs smoothly.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how that turns out too.
Yes,
honestly,
yes.
down the road. But third, the new Big Bang Theory. Have you heard?
I have.
Okay.
Young Sheldon isn't.
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Young Sheldon.
So the result of his proposal comes out, of Sheldon's proposal. Also, surprise pregnancy on the show. Can't give away who it is. You can look it up online if you really want to. It's on there, trust me. But yeah, that'll be kind of fun.
That is. No, it's exciting.
I was never a huge fan of the show. I can't say I watch it regularly, but I know a bunch of people that are. So if that's you, check it out on CBS.
Yeah, and I heard the ratings just like skyrocketed.
Yeah.
The first episode came out and it was...
The suspense from this proposal, I think, is killing people.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then speaking of other ratings that skyrocketed, my personal favorite hit drama, This Is Us, is back. And we are still waiting to find out how Jack Pearson passed. I'm not giving anything away because that first happens, in the first season. But if you haven't seen it, have you watched it yet? I told you have to see it.
I honestly have not. I know.
It's just
I've seen all
so
the previews
wonderful.
and it looks so great.
It really
I need to
is.
watch
It's
it.
a great show, and it's so well written. And everyone's so excited to kind of see what went on, what happened.
That's
So,
great.
Yeah.
Well, necessary.
But very necessary at the same time. And also, speaking of something else that is extremely necessary, we have a new segment, and we're really excited about it.
We do. We would like to introduce to you Avery's A-List.
Plastic surgery is always a hot gossip topic. Every week there's a new article about how so-and-so had some work done, or there's a listicle ranking the worst of those jobs in the industry. But rarely do people dig deep and examine the history of plastic surgery in Hollywood and the reasons why so many celebrities feel the pressure to go under the knife. First things first, we need to understand where plastic surgery originated. After World War I, so many American soldiers came home with disfigurements that doctors had to come up with new ways to treat their deformities. This led to the creation of rhinoplasty, facelifts, fat transfers, and chemical peels, as well as arguably more important innovations such as prosthetic limbs. In any case, it wasn't long that people realized these new surgeries and treatments could be used for less noble reasons, and the plastic surgery industry as we know it was born. Many actors at the time were hesitant to get work done due to the long and painful recovery time, as well as the cost of procedures. Studios, however, saw these new operations as a way to increase the actor's marketability and longevity. Studios would cover all costs of surgery, and in some cases threaten to fire actors if they didn't get plastic surgery. The driving force behind the studio's push to get actors to go under the knife was unfortunately driven by racism more than anything else. The most common forms of plastic surgery that actors would get were designed to remove ethnic features, especially Jewish features. Plastic surgery was a quick way to obtain the dramatic Anglo-Saxon aesthetic that Hollywood and 50s American idealized. Frankly, the industry isn't really all that different today. It's not an accident the Kardashians, a family of Armenian descent, became dramatically more famous after they all had extensive plastic surgery. Nor is it a mistake that so many East Asian actors working today have had double eyelid surgery. These are the same industry forces that push actors to change their name to sound more American, which is why Alan Stewart Koenigsberg became Woody Allen, Ramon Antonio Delgado Estevez became Martin Sheen, while Chloe Wayne became Chloe Bennett. This is to say nothing of the rampant sexism in Hollywood, and how disparate beauty standards place more pressure on women to get altered than men. When's the last time you saw an article speculating which man had gone under the knife? Meanwhile, every day there's a deluge of articles and videos questioning if a woman is natural or not. Plastic surgery, like everything else in this country, cannot be separated from the culture it inhabits. Plastic surgery's rise to fame is a direct result of the racism and sexism that's plagued this country since time immemorial. So next time you see an article that questions who has or hasn't had surgery, think about the cultural implications of doing so. Stay tuned after this short break for an inside look at a new restaurant in town, Wheel Pizza.
This is The Toss-Up, where we take a look at some of the topics facing the world of college sports and give a little bit of history behind some of them. We're not trying to change your mind. We just want to dive deeper into the topics that keep you tuned in to the teams you love. The Toss-Up, airing every Sunday during the 2017 semester.
So we know this is a breakfast show, but who says you can't eat pizza for breakfast?
Fair enough. Gab, you're a native New Yorker. I'm sure you've had your occasional pizza for breakfast every once in a while.
Yes, exactly. And since I am from New York and pizza is basically like religion, I know good pizza when I see it, smell it, and especially taste it.
So let's see if our next guest has what it takes to get the Gabrielle seal of approval. Take a look at as we visit the newest pizza place in Bloomington, Wheel Pizza.
We are here on Kirkwood, right outside of Wheel Pizza. Really excited to go try.
I know, we're gonna head in and see if it measures up to the standards of a New York pizza. Gab's favorite.
Let's go see.
So today for us, I got a mac and cheese and a pesto veggie. Also some of our homemade ranch here. We make that in-house from scratch.
Yeah.
This looks so good.
Take it?
Okay, yeah. Wow.
Mac and cheese gets a little messy. So if you want
Perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Thank
if you need
you.
it, but you're from New York, so you probably don't need that for it.
There you go. Okay, I'm really excited for this. I'm gonna take a bite.
Okay. Good.
I'm actually serious. I'm very impressed. So let's say what's on here. So, feta, artichoke, peppadew, onion, pesto. Wait, this is so, you have to try this. Okay, this passes my test. I think this is really good.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on here now.
So we have tried a couple different kinds now. Gabby, what's the final verdict?
Definitely passes the test. So good. The thing that makes New York pizza so different is the bread. Everyone always says it's something in our water, but you know what? This bread tastes very fresh and very good, and I'm impressed. So everyone should really come try it. These two slices
There you
are
go.
amazing.
Heard it here first.
Oh yeah. We are so excited to have Jared, General Manager of Wheel Pizza, with us in our studio this morning. Welcome. Hi.
Yeah, thank you guys for inviting me.
Oh my gosh,
Of
of
course.
course. We're so
Thanks
excited.
for coming on.
Yeah. So basically, talk to us about the concept of Wheel Pizza.
Okay, yeah, the concept of Wheel Pizza, it's basically a little 500 themed restaurant. So we're really playing into like the bike theme. We're going to start bicycle delivery probably here soon, start doing on-campus
Oh,
delivery.
I like that.
Our inside of the building kind of looks a little 500 themed-ish, I guess you could say. Eventually, we're not done completely, but we're going to have bike parts all over the walls, some jerseys, stuff like that. So
Awesome.
just kind of have an IU feel to it. So that's the overall concept of the look of it. In terms of the pizza, though, we offer 20 different signature pies. So there's something out there for everybody. It is a New York style-esque type pizza. Typically, New York style is around 20-inch pies, but we do 18, so you get the similar feel. So that's the
great.
basic concept of us.
Oh, amazing.
Now you guys are fairly new. How long was this Wheel Pizza in the works before it came here?
Honestly, it came together pretty quick. So we decided to do this basically at the end of spring semester. So we started doing our research over the summer, basically paired up with a pizza consultant from there, and kind of took off from there. Basically shared a concept with the consultant because he serves it by the slice. He's based out of Columbia, Missouri.
The Pizza Tree place, right? Correct?
Yes,
Yes,
Pizza
I
Tree.
read about that.
Yes.
What was your connection with them? How did you meet them?
So the owners of Kilroy's is actually their bars are right between his shop. So they've been back and forth all the time. So they go over there, get pizza.
Gotcha.
And we thought it'd be a good fit for where our location is as well.
It's a perfect
so
location.
Exactly,
It's
right on
there.
Kirkwood.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So it's
That's
such
great.
a prominent spot already. So we just thought it'd be better to, I guess, maximize that space a little better
Right.
and actually have a pizza shop in there because we served pizza before, but it wasn't really the quality pizza we're serving now. So
Gotcha. What have been some struggles that you have faced, you and your team have faced, opening this? I mean, it sounds like you guys did pretty well. You started this in spring.
yeah,
So-
it was. It happened pretty fast.
Yeah.
I guess the biggest struggle. We're all pretty new to this business. I haven't worked in the food industry before, so really it was kind of getting caught up on everything, how everything works, how pizza works in general, really. So really, I guess just developing the knowledge of pizza was the hardest thing to kind of get up and running.
Right.
Was Pizza Tree there to help you through some of those?
Yes. So John Gilbreth, he is the owner of Pizza Tree. He basically partnered with us, came down, kind of helped us kind of set up the shop, designed it, the layout a little bit. So basically, there's no wasted movements, and we're staying. I guess the speed and consistency of the pizza is always on point.
Great.
And then also, he helped us throughout like the ordering process of different equipment. So we got his opinion on a lot of that different stuff as well. And he's the one that actually created our menu for us too.
wow.
He was a huge factor in making us a success.
That's so great. I know you touched upon Little Five and how, giving it that themed feel. But what else, how would you say Wheel Pizza is different from other pizza places in Bloomington?
I would say it's different because we serve it by the slice, where a lot of people don't. I know there's one other place called Rockets that does, but it's more classic style pizza, whereas we are doing more, I guess, specialty pies.
Right.
Like I said before, we have 20 different signature pies, 7 different vegetarian options as well. We also are now offering gluten-free option as well so
perfect.
we're pretty diverse and can
variety.
offer, yes, exactly. So we have something for everybody, I would say.
That's great.
What's your personal favorite slice of pizza?
My personal favorite is probably the mac and cheese pizza.
Oh, wow.
That
Yes.
sounds so good.
Yeah, so that's been our best seller so far, I think. A lot of places don't have mac and cheese pizza, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
But it's probably my favorite for sure.
What all is on a mac and cheese pizza? I don't even know.
So basically, it's like 5 different types of cheese. And Asiago cream sauce is the base,
Oh my gosh.
and we make that in-house.
Okay.
Actually, I think all of our sauces are made in-house. So it's a quality product, and people seem to enjoy it. So.
Whoa.
That sounds amazing. Any big events or special things going on, that our viewers should be on the lookout for?
So they should definitely check out B-Town Menus. We went
Oh.
up this week on B-Town Menus.
Exciting.
We're doing any specialty pies that are 12-inch for $10 this week. Takes off almost half the price. So we just want people to try our pizza, get it out there, and hopefully they enjoy it. So check B-Town Menus out for sure.
Looking ahead, what are some of your big goals for the company in the future?
I guess some of our biggest goals is really just making a name for ourselves, getting out there. I mean, there's so many different pizza shops in Bloomington already, so it's hard to stand out because there's a lot of good places. But we think we have kind of a little different niche, especially with By the Slice. So we're hoping we can, I guess, be accepted by the student population as well as the local community as well. So in terms of our goals with that, I know we really want to work with the community as much as possible. And I guess just do some good for the community, and hopefully people will kind of catch on to that and want to try us out. If not for our pizza, just to kind of support us.
Oh,
So.
Yeah.
that's so
I love
nice.
that.
Yeah, I love that too. It's a great mentality to have, going into all of this. So, good luck with everything. This is great.
Yeah.
We're
No,
so
thank
happy
you
to
guys.
have you. Thank you for coming on, and we wish you, and the Wheel Pizza family, best of most success. So yeah, we're excited. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be in a lot.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Thank you guys.
Of course. To all of you at home, we strongly encourage you to go and try Wheel Pizza out because we promise it'll be worth your time.
Yes, I can gladly compare it to New York pizza, and that is saying a lot. Go visit Jared and the rest of the Wheel Pizza crew on Kirkwood Avenue.
Plus, they stay open until 3 a.m. on weekdays and 4 a.m. on the weekends, so you have plenty of time.
There you go. Thanks for spending your Monday morning with us, and don't forget to follow us on social media and use the hashtag BTownBeFast.
If you're interested in joining our Breakfast Club team, please contact our executive producer, Bryce Reef, at breef@indiana.edu.
Enjoy your fall break, Hoosiers, and we'll see you after.